much time between last episode and this one to get as much stuff going as I wanted to. I'm starting to prep our conveyor belts here. So that's gonna end up being one of the like deployer things to make precision mechanisms. This is gonna be for log production, pop them through here and everything. Train tracks, right? Will be another one of these contraptions where we need to put slabs through. And I think we honestly probably can do something to make slabs automatically. Yeah, probably could do a block cutter, a mechanical saw block cutter in front of that whole contraption, and then just plop stones down and have it go through. And it'll probably be good. We might get to that today. We might give that a try. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with these train tracks without train casings, which still require the sturdy sheets, which require the powdered obsidian. Look, you have a 75% chance to get the obsidian back. That's pretty good. But today, we're going to start working on trying to figure out a way to automate some of the processes for the animals. The bees, the sheep, and the... it's very loud over here. And the cows. The cows... So, let me grab a bucket, too. We're going to try stuff today with this deployer. So first things, I don't want to test it on one of these bees because I don't want them to get angry if they do. So we're going to go away from them and go try one of the bees over here, who I'm hoping will not be angry at us. And then if it works, we can set it up at all the other locations. So if we come over here to this bee, it's got honey. That's not what I wanted to place. We give this a bucket, and we put a wrench on it. Okay, they don't get angry at that. That's actually huge. The only problem now is I need to have a way to fill this with new buckets and get the old buckets back. Where'd my honey go? Game? Oh, there it is. I was like, hello? So that does work. We can get the honey bottles without them getting angry at us because it's like technically not us harvesting it. I sort of assumed that just any harvesting of the honey blocks would cause them to be angry. But that means we can get a bunch of these deployers, start setting them up with the honey bottles, and then just have them snag all the honey for us. We'll have to have like a way of transporting all that honey back to the base. But, you know, that's another issue. So that proves that idea does work. I'm trying to sleep here. Because our world is still not safe. I was going to do farming for blockheads today, but it occurred to me, Pam's Harvest Craft is not in 1.20. So, like, how? Right? Like, how do we do the harvest or the farming thing? You stupid cows. Stop. No. Well, I mean, it probably would have worked there too. But I need it to be in a spot that I can mess with it still. But that'll work. Just gotta turn it this way. If we put a bucket in this one with a hand crank. Look, it does. Give me the... How do I get this off of here? Oh, like that. So I got milk buckets like that. Alright. And so in theory, next thing, 168. The sheep might need some calling. Okay. So 168. If we place that in there, it did shear. The wool's gone, but it did shear. Oh, wait. Nope, that was an egg. Can I have the... So it does use durability, though. It also... Oh, nope, there we go. I found it. But, so... Wool actually is not going to be terribly important for us as much as milk and honey. So we will want to set up some buckets. And honestly, my beautiful idea here is going to be basically... Ow. What the heck? What the heck hit me? That was weird. But my basic idea is going to be quite simple. We have a train system that comes around, picks up the milk in a tank. So I'm going to need a lot more fluid tanks, but like come over here, pick up the milk from the tank, chug-a-lug that milk tank. The Pokemon, we're just going to pick up the whole milk tank and put it over here and fill up our actual milk tanks. And I think that'll be a really, fun project to work on. But I need to, have a day off of work that I can actually do these things. But the next thing that I want to test is, so these mechanical harvesters, right here, these guys that aren't moving in unison, and that's really irritating. We know that they harvest fully grown wheat and replant the fully grown wheat. What we don't know is, does that only affect crops that grow on the ground like this, right? So it would probably work with our potatoes. I don't know if it would work with those. We are going to need sugar. A sugarcane farm would honestly be super easy if I just set up the piston one. I've never actually successfully done that on my own, though. But like these items too, right? Beetroots, cabbages, tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, rice, and onions. Probably fairly easy to harvest using those mechanical harvesters. Another interesting one would be pumpkins. We can try that one another time. But one that I want to try right now is cocoa beans. Because cocoa beans are going to be a pain in the butt to get otherwise. Get rid of all this stuff. So if we take this, that. Oh, it needs at least one extension pole, I see. That's not promising. So, growth mature. Okay, no, so the issue is just that when it stops, it breaks it. So like, right, if we do this again. So as long as it's like constantly moving, it seems like it'll be fine. So what I'm thinking is similarly to how we know that this one around a windmill bearing, we can also do it with a mechanical bearing here, and that's probably what I'm going to do instead of the windmill. How much more expensive is the wind? Oh, the windmill one's like not even more expensive. It's just the windmill one is honestly, arguably the cheaper of the two options, and it automates itself. So my thought process is going to be quite simple with this one. Yeah, how the heck is the windmill bearing so much cheaper? Huh, whatever. Let's grab all the stuff for this. Let's try to make this real quick. Block of stone and a wood slab. Wood slab. Block of stone. Try to do this fast, fast, fast. I might honestly have been able to just set it up with that one. Alright, so give me that. I'm gonna need a bunch more logs. That, yeah, that's cocoa beans. We live in the dark world. I'm thinking, let me grab some ground too. So I'm gonna set it up over there. Try to keep all of our farming stuff relatively close to each other. This one is going to be quite small. Don't go there. So we know that the windmill bearing will not harvest things immediately next to it. However, if I put that there, put the cocoa bean here, give the windmill harvest a bearing a spot, put it there incorrectly, put it there. Um, I really don't want to put a dirt block on it. I'm gonna have to go grab another thing. I also don't have the super glue on me. Grab a black log. Those are interesting enough. I missed. It's okay, I know where to find more of this. I finally have a day off of work tomorrow, and that's when I'm going to be trying my best to getting a lot of stuff accomplished. A lot of setup stuff that we've been needing to do. So the issue now is I know if we place this there, like this, but that's only going to get this one. I don't think that's going to get this one. Let me try this. So before we place that, give me this. Place that there, that there. Take a quick nap. If this works, this is going to be amazing. I'm a genius. Alright. I don't know if that one is connected to this one. Alright, hit with an open hand. It's going backwards. Go this way. It's really slow. It's gonna look dumb. Don't get me wrong. Look incredibly dumb. But it's gonna work. I forgot to put a chest on it. I know I got a bunch. Well, there's one anyway. Somewhere I have like 28 chests. Oh, look, that's already in the space. Will it turn? Yeah, it does. Alright, I grabbed some bone meal. So if we do real quick, get that to maturity. It's gonna take a moment. Oh, what else is this harvesting? Oh, flowers. Will this get... So it harvested there. Oh, it does. It does it. We've only gone and done it. Next one. Will it harvest there? Need to grab some more bone meal. We gotta try every spot, make sure that it works. Am I gonna get there in time? Oh, it does. It does there too. Which should mean, logically, that this spot is also a safe one. And then I also want to test to see if this spot is a good one. Oh, it is. So that means that this spot should be... Yep. I'm going to say this one almost surely is a no. But look at this, it's working. My genius plan. So, it looks like a 5-tile thing on every side is going to be good. Except these ones are only going to be 3 because these ones are 5s. See, look. So if I put this here, I ran out of jungle wood. That's fine. That means that this is going to work exactly how I wanted it to. And, you know, for us, that is quite the achievement. Because I feel like typically when we try to do things, they don't ever work the way that we want them to. That poor terrapin. It's like, what is going on? My beautiful river home has been taken over by this mad person. There we go. It's not the prettiest of things at all, like even a little bit. But I don't have a lot of andesite at the moment. So this is how we solve the lack of andesite issue. And that poor terrapin. I'm trying to think if there's like a way that we could improve this. But I mean, I'm sure that there is. I can't think of it. So, next time I'm hoping to have all of these things set up properly with, well, we'll probably try to do it actually together. Next time, try to set up these beehives to automatically harvest honey. Same thing with the milk. The eggs, as always, is a hopper. I'm just gonna slap a hopper underneath the chickens. I unfortunately am probably gonna have to kill them all to do that. Because they're gonna just get into the way. Yeah, it's a bad time with chickens. But that's gonna be the end of today's episode as I have to go get ready for work. So, as usual, well, I'll try to do a little bit of a recap real quick. So the important things that we learned today is that all of the ideas that I want to work are working. We have the ability to harvest honey immediately without any kind of, attack from the bees. We have a way of harvesting milk. Because I was worried, right? Because I'm like, there's nothing in here that is like a farmer. Like if we go into forester, peat farm, no. I don't think I installed industrial foregoing. Plant gatherer, sewer, compost, plant sower, animal rancher. That's the one. Right, like, yeah, I could build an animal rancher. We've done that before. That was like our starting one, actually, I think, was industrial foregoing back in the days when it was called Mine Factory Reloaded. Get out of here. Um, good days, you know, when we were making black sludge. We've now moved on to better things like chocolate and hopefully gingerbread. That's the one that I'm really concerned about. Is getting not gingerbread. Right. Ooh, I want this gingerbread. Liquid honey, sugar, cinder flour, wheat flour. So of course we've got wheat flour from this. Cinder flour, I'm just going to keep harvesting from the nether. Honey from the bees. Eggs from the chickens. Or was it sugar? It was sugar. So I will probably... Is there a better way of getting sugar? Oh, sugar cubes, of course, of course. Honey also turns into sugar cubes. Honey turns into a lot of sugar. Oh, we can smasherize this to get potentially 3 sugar instead. Same thing with the mill. So that's a possibility as well. We gotta wrap up now, for sure. So as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around for the next one.